Hello and welcome to Daily Market Movements. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto Watch. And as always, during today's video, we're going to be analyzing the XRP price chart as well as the Bitcoin market. So let's start today's video with the XRP price chart. Very slow weekend. I think if I zoom into these two daily candles, we didn't even move at all. We went up and down a little bit, but we ended both days pretty much where we started them. But during today's trading session here on Monday, we have seen a slight move towards the upside, currently trading at 1.21350. What has happened over the past couple of trading sessions for the XRP is very positive. And, many of you are probably watching this video thinking, oh, XRP is, it's broken out the 0.5% fib level, but it's broken back below. And, are we destined to go down to 1.06? And, that's always a possibility. Never say never. But I think what's happened is very positive. We've broken out of this wedge we've been trading in since the 5th of April when we achieved those 12-month highs all the way up at $1.96. And, we've been trapped. We've been trapped in this wedge, but we finally broke out of it last week. And that was very exciting because we saw a move straight above the 0.5% fib level. And, we were destined to go and achieve my price target all the way up at 1.40. But we just had a massive snapback. And, it wasn't just XRP. It was Bitcoin, Ethereum. The broad market had this pullback. And all we've really gone and done is back tested the top of this wedge. Because as you can see, every single close we've had on the daily chart has been above this wedge. Yes, we have dipped into it, but we found support at the EMA lines. It's evident that if you look at the 4-hour chart, we've just bounced straight off that 200-day EMA. So things are looking very positive still for XRP. We've back tested it, it's held, and it looks to me that we are now on our way back towards the upside. But it's all about this area here, the 1.23. Once we can break above that 1.23 area, that's where I do anticipate a move up towards 1.40. So things are looking very bullish indeed. And I want to just quickly compare that to the Bitcoin market, okay? The Bitcoin market, we saw this A, B, C correction back at the beginning of September, same as XRP. Beginning of September, we saw that A, B, C. Because don't forget, the altcoins are very well correlated to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has a good day, then typically the altcoins have a good day. And then when Bitcoin has a bad day, vice versa, the altcoins have a bad day. So back in September, we saw ABC correction pretty much across the broad market here for the cryptocurrencies. But what has happened is that XRP has in fact lagged Bitcoin since the start of October, because what did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin has had this huge surge towards the upside where we've broken above that B zone, and as soon as we broke above that B zone, we saw that massive jump towards the upside where we've broken above the top of that A level for the ABC correction, and we've continued to march higher. Now, if I just show you that in comparison to the XRP chart, let's just highlight where that B phase is. Okay, the B phase is an area where we just broke above last week, and we have dipped briefly below it, but that's why I was saying this 1.23 area is key. If we can trade above 1.23, that means we're trading above this B zone. And what happened on the Bitcoin market once we broke above that B zone? Well, we saw that massive sprint towards the A zone. And that's something that I do anticipate to occur here for the XRP chart. And of course, the A zone is that 1.40. And also it is that 0.61 Fibonacci resistance area. So again, what did Bitcoin do? Once we broke above that top of the A zone, we consolidated for a day or two, but then we marched higher, a lot higher, and to go and achieve a brand new all-time high here. So if that was to be the same outcome as XRP, I'm not going to say that we would achieve a brand new all-time high back at $3 that we achieved in 2017, but what I am looking for is whether we can go and retest the yearly high that we achieved back in April, up at 1%. So if we can break above this A zone, go and break above this area of resistance here, which is at 0.78% fib level on the XRP chart, which is roughly at $1.65. I would like to see us go and retest the highs here, and that's where XRP gets really exciting, because if we break above here, then I think we could go and test the all-time highs here up at $3.29 that we achieved back at 2017. But let's move over to the Bitcoin now. I think it was the last episode when I was stressing that I have a price target up at 73,000, and I do not believe that this time around in this bull market we are going to see Bitcoin prices achieve prices as high as 100,000. And the reason being is because we are achieving, we're very close to achieving, I should say, this full extension up at 73,000. And what's very interesting is that if we go back to the 2017 highs here for the Bitcoin market, where we peaked out all the way up at just under 20,000, what happened is that we broke above this fib zone, we then traded back down towards the downside, and then we broke back up for a second occasion, and we back tested the fib zone until and just after we back tested it, we broke up to achieve the full extension. And what is currently happening now in the Bitcoin price movement is very similar to what happened in 2017. We've broken above that fib zone, we've traded back down towards the downside where we've consolidated around $60,000. We've just broken out for the second time, and what happened last week? We've gone and back tested. And so if anything, if this price movement was to be anything like it was in 2017, well then, typically speaking, we should see a rally up towards 73,000 in the upcoming day. So things are looking very exciting here for the Bitcoin market and of course the altcoin markets. And another reason as to why I personally believe that the Bitcoin price chart has not peaked at an all-time high is because if we go back towards the XRP chart and I add the Bitcoin comparison, you will see that during that 2017 high for both the XRP and Bitcoin, Bitcoin didn't achieve its all-time high until the 17th of December 2017. Now, if we look at what happened at the XRP price chart on December 2017, we were trading around here. So we did see that initial pop, which we haven't yet seen on XRP, and that was a large pop. We saw a rise of 275%. I'm not saying that's going to happen this time around, but we did see a huge pop here when Bitcoin did go up and achieve its all-time high. But then when Bitcoin started to trade towards the downside, that's where we really saw XRP take off. And in fact, in 4 weeks, we did rally an astonishing 1,250%. And again, I'm not saying that we are going to rally 1,200% in XRP, because I personally think that we won't. I think that we'll, my target is around $2, but we haven't seen that aggressive price movement towards the upside. And it's very common for XRP to have these massive surges in pretty much one straight line. If you zoom out, they're very aggressive movements towards the upside. And we haven't seen any signs of that whatsoever. But when Bitcoin typically does peak out at its all-time high, that's where you really see XRP rally towards the upside. In fact, from when Bitcoin did peak at its all-time high, we did see a 382% gain in XRP. And I think 382% is, that is a fair price move towards the upside, because don't forget, XRP has been lagging the broader market for the past couple of years now. And if we did see a 382% price movement from current levels, that would take us up to around $4. And I think $4 is a very fair price target for the end of this bull run. So, XRP is about to get very, very exciting. And as you can see in front of you is my current investment that I have in XRP. I have just under $300,000. I'm up roughly 10%, so I'm making $26,912, as you can see on your screens. And I do explain my exit plan over on my streaming service. So if you currently hold some XRP and are interested in where I'm looking to take profits and what price target I have, then you can head over to my streaming service. If I just zoom into this area here, I've just posted a brand new crypto watch video. It's a more in-depth analysis than this one that you're watching right now, where I do get into more depth as to where and how I'm going to be taking profits here over on the XRP price chart. But I'm going to wrap it up there for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. It was just a little update, just so that I could touch base with you all with regards to the crypto markets. As I mentioned, we are starting to see some volatility this morning. We're seeing XRP break out towards the upside. It's up roughly 3%, same as Bitcoin, hovering around those all-time highs. So I will keep you posted. If we do see a brand new all-time high, if we see Bitcoin trade above 70,000, I'll jump straight back onto my streaming service and YouTube channel and update you all with future price movements. But thank you very much for watching today's video.